What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Body Beat down here on this Friday early afternoon. I'm getting started a little bit earlier than I normally would. It's probably about 2:30 or so, and go ahead and get started, get done. Of course, we're off today from school, so no bus driving today. So that's one reason I might as well go ahead and get it done. Other reason is, well, I'm just ready to get it done. So today, as you can tell, we're going to be doing squats as per usual, and also along with the regular squats, I'm going to be doing some bench squats, which I'll go ahead and tell you now, and I'll probably tell you again. My bench is 21 inches tall. That means I don't get a lot of depth whenever I do the bench squats, but it's still plenty of range of motion, especially if you throw some super heavy weights on your back and you do it. If you don't believe me, give it a shot. So, no, you're not getting that good depth, but you're moving a lot of weight. So anyway, yeah, as you can see, we're fixing to get some work done. So let's go ahead and start squatting and get this day over with, and I'm ready. So let's go and do some squats. Stick around. Alright guys, let's warm up with 135, shall we? One, two, three, four, five. All right, let's do set number 2, 135. One, two, three, four, five. All right, 225. One, two. We'll leave it at 2. All right, we got 315. All right, we got 365. Put 25s on the end. Alright guys, 405. That was heavy. Alright guys, I've made the executive decision to change things up a bit. So I was going to do bench squats, but as you guys know, if you've watched me try to do those before, it's a pain in the butt to get my bench in here and to get it situated even sort of okay-ish. And it's still in my way, and it's still hard for me to really get in position how I normally would. So I've been saying this for a while, but I need to go buy some sort of a squat box or build one or something like that, and do something that's a little bit more right. We'll use that word, right. So what I'm deciding to do here, and I don't even know if this is going to work where it's at. We're going to see. I'm just putting them here and testing. So we got the safeties moved up from my squat position all the way up to here. And I'm going to try what I assume is kind of a pin squat. I always thought kind of pin presses and pin squats, that kind of stuff was started at the position and then lifted up and then sat down. And it may be, but I'm not going to put that bar way down here and try to do some of these weights I want to try to do. So we're going to just start up here as normal, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. This might still be correct for a pin squat. You can let me know. But we're going to start up here on the normal J hooks. I'm going to squat down, touch the bar here, pause for about a second, and then we'll go up with the weight and set it up. So we're going to do that. And since we're squatting and we're doing the same thing we were just doing at this point, I'm going to start with the 405 again and do a test run and see how it feels. So let's do a little test run here and see how it goes. Like, you just never know. So 405 pin squat. Okay, I felt about all right. All right, let's put a 25 on here, and that'll make this 455 pounds. All right, let's try 455 with a pin squat. Alright, we'll put another 25 on the end, and that'll make it 505 pounds. So, hopefully. Alright, let's do 505 pounds. This will probably be the last set. That's heavy. just like that, we're done with our little squat day. Something to note. Mike, take note of this. If you recall, a couple weeks back, 3, 4, whatever it's been, maybe a couple of weeks or 3, 4 back, like I just said, I did some bench squats, and I think I went up to 500 pounds on the bench squats. And my bench actually is a little bit lower than what I was doing those pin squats at. And I actually did the 500 pounds. God, I might have done 600 pounds. I have no idea. I done forgot at this point. However, this still is relevant here. I can tell from the 500 point, once I get to the 500, that that's where my knees want to start doing the whole buckle thing. Back and forth, whoa, 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 kind of thing. So it's at that point where I would most likely have to have knee wraps or knee sleeves or something along those lines. And I'm not going to go that route. It's not important enough for me to do. I'm not really looking to go that route or anything. So can I do 500 pounds safely, maybe doing the bench squat or doing the pin squat again? Maybe. I could probably be okay, but it's getting pretty iffy because when your knees start buckling, anything can happen. And I even mentioned that whenever I did the bench squat or whatever it was that I did that day, however much it was, I even talked about how my knees, whenever I was coming back up or whatever, and how they were going, whoa, 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 buckling. So I don't want to go that route. I don't want to get injured more than I'm already injured. And so probably about 500 pounds is where I'll always stop that at, because there's no reason for me to do anything stupid. I'm past all that. And as far as the 405 pound regular squats, and also kind of what I was doing today, I thought, I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do, exactly how I was going to do it. But going into this, kind of throughout the day, I was like, and yesterday I was kind of thinking, well, maybe I'll do like a nice, good set of 405 regular squat, maybe like 5 reps. Really push myself and do 5 reps. Well, that kind of went out the door whenever I started thinking about, well, maybe I'm going to go up really a lot, heavier on these pin squats or bench squats, whatever it was I was going to do. So I'll just keep the 405 to 1 rep. And then we'll play around with the bench squat, which turned into a pin squat. So anyway, that's just kind of how things kind of played out with the workout today. And eventually I'm going to do a little bit more rep work. Now I'm not talking about 10 reps. I'm talking about like 5 reps. And, come down on the weight just a little bit and do some 5 rep sets here and there. And I need to do that. I haven't done that in a little while. Like really really went through with it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Haven't really went through with it. I think about it sometimes and I start to do it and then it's like, well, we'll go heavy and do singles or doubles or anyway. So, long story longer, we got through the week. We got a workout done regardless if it was 110% perfect or not. We still did something. We moved some heavy weights and put out a video to show you that I did that because that's just what we do nowadays. So anyway, guys, I hope I give you a little inspiration to maybe move some weights like this, and light weights and medium weights and heavier weights than what I move by all kind of a stretch. You move some big weights if you want. And if I give you a little inspiration maybe to do those things, maybe like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. That's me, Michael. You're very glad to be done on this Friday host. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, get up, get out, get rad, do it to it, and we'll see you next time on the Body Beatdown. See y'all later.
Get up, get out, get rad, and do it to it!